Good afternoon and salam Ibu Pertiwiku. Chinese airlines conducted test flights yesterday at the new mega airport in Beijing that is set to become one of the world's busiest after it opens later this year. According to the officials in Hua News Agency, the test at Daxing International Airport, which will have 8 runways, involve 4 wide-body planes including an Airbus A380 Super Jumbo. State broadcaster CCTV showed large planes from Air China and other Chinese regional carriers landing and taxiing on the airport's runways. The flights were meant to test the airport's general support capacity, with further trials scheduled for August and September. Aimed at easing the passenger load of Beijing's other 2 airports, Daxing will operate at full capacity by 2025 and is expected to transport 72 million passengers annually. Meanwhile, native residents of low-lying islands of northern Australia are to submit a landmark complaint with the United Nations Human Rights Committee in Geneva, accusing the government of violating the human rights by failing to tackle climate change. The lawyer representing the Torres Strait Islanders said the rising seas caused by global warming are threatening their homelands and culture. In their complaint, the islanders asked the UN to find that international human rights law requires Australia to reduce its emission to at least 65% below 2005 levels by 2030. They said the country should become carbon neutral by 2050, phasing out its use and export of coal completely. Chelsea Manning, a former U.S. Army intelligence analyst and source for online publisher WikiLeaks, could be jailed again if she refuses to comply with a new grand jury subpoena. After 62 days in prison, Manning was released last Thursday. She had been locked up for refusing to comply with a grand jury subpoena for testimony in an investigation into WikiLeaks by U.S. prosecutors in Alexandria, Virginia. Federal prosecutors are believed to be focused on WikiLeaks and its founder, Julian Assange, who is serving 50 weeks in a London prison for jumping bail when he took refuge in the Ecuadorian embassy in 2012. Manning was convicted by court-martial in 2013 of espionage for furnishing more than 700,000 documents and other materials to WikiLeaks while she was an intelligence analyst in Iraq. Well, that is all for me. I'm Mesrani for TV Sarawak. Anytime, anywhere.